Hi everyone, hope you're well. So I think it's episode 40 today, which means I'll put a download in the description of the map as it stands at the end of this episode. So I figured what I'm going to do today is I'm going to sort out a skeleton spawner. Like I said I would, so I need to offload some of this junk. I don't even know what I do with zombie meat. Do I have it stored in here? I don't, do I? Do I have it? Do I have a chest of it in the storeroom? So I must have a whole bunch of it. Yeah, I do. I have a chest. There you go. That's one full chest there. Start a new one. Okay, that's what I did with all the zombie meat. It seems. And we'll tidy up here. I usually skip all this, but I guess if any of you want to download and try out the map, then this kind of demonstrates where everything is. I think that's enough space in my inventory to do what I want to do. So actually what I need to do is make a load of signs. Okay, let's get a trusty axe. Fortuneous axe of fortune. Which tree shall we get? They look quite nice, don't they? Huh. I should have a bunch of trees on the hill here. So let's plant a load of saplings, actually. I can get some bone meal as well. In fact, maybe that's why there isn't many trees around. Maybe I've got into the habit of... oh, actually, there was some bone meal ready there. I'll use that. Oh, keep on clicking the wrong things. Right. And just grab some saplings. Just some normal ones will be fine. Okay, there we go. And we could actually do this anywhere, because these are just going to be momentary. So bone meal's not quite as OP as it was before. It takes a couple of clicks. Get what you want, so we just go run around. Plant a bunch of trees. Use this fortune axe. Don't know if this is occasionally. It seems to only be giving me one block at a time still, doesn't it? Even though it's fortune. It is unbreaking as well though, so that's a nice bonus. It lasts a bit longer. I think I only need 14. So everything else we've got. Everything else we need. Oh, buckets. Oh, I've got one bucket. We want 2 buckets really. I think this is something else I noticed I was missing. I'm missing loads of stuff. Well, not missing, but... Oh, no, there's some buckets. Okay, good. I just don't know where anything is, and I had a lot of tools used up. I don't have as many tools just stored up and hanging around as I thought I did. Since I left this LP before I started it up again. See, this island... Let's just have a quick look at this island here. Because it's got a hole in it. Does the hole actually go anywhere? So we could fill that one in actually. That one would be problematic. Oh no, it's just a little dent. Okay, cool. And there's a bigger island over here. Now this skeleton farm, I think I'm going to build it so the entrance is facing towards our base for future, so that it's quicker to get to whatever route, whether it's under the water or however we choose to get to it. However, I noticed that it's pretty deep this side, compared to... Oh no, maybe it's deep both. Yeah, maybe it's deep on all the sides, apart from this side. But yeah, I am going to build it out that way. And, I mean, the other option, I could build it out this way to connect to this, but it might be not enough room. It might be a bit kind of crowded. So if I build it out that way, there's definitely enough space as well as being in the kind of direction I want. So we'll just pop down. I don't think I have any extra torches, which is possibly going to be a problem. I do have some cobble here. So a lot of these caves are still wild because I haven't cleaned them all up yet, but that's something I can do to make the spawner more productive. So there did used to be a zombie spawner near here as well. I think it was near here, but I broke it because I tried picking it up with a way back when I think it was down here. I tried picking it up with a silk touch and I broke it, so apologies about that. I think I kept that secret at the time as well because I didn't want the audience to shout at me. But there you go. But we have a zombie spawner already. I mean, we could have done something where we kind of joined them together, but the whole point of this now, with the update to zombies, is that I want to make a Skele spawner for XP, so that, because Skellies don't spawn back up like the zombies now do. So, I'm going to clear a space that goes out 4 either side, and 2 down and 2 above. So, I'll get cracking on that, and I think I might actually pause recording and I'll come back in a minute when it's done. Okay, hi everyone, quick update so far. So I've built a little room around the spawner and I've marked the doorway going outwards. Of course, I've actually built my way into this room, like I can't escape at the moment. So I'll try and keep it all lit properly. The ladder back up to the surface is in that corner, so I'll dig my way up to it in a minute once I start building out this way. I'm going to carry on off camera, because it's taking a while, so it's not very interesting to watch. So I'm just like listening to some podcasts and building it bit by bit. So little Skele spinning in the corner. Haven't had too much problems with monsters attacking from the caves while I was building. There was 1 or 2. There's maybe 1 or 2 zombies, and the skeleton at one point jumped in and started shooting. But it's all sealed off now, so it's all good now. So hi everyone. So I've just finished doing the tall sides of the drop, basically, for the trap, and the lift over here. Turns out that it kind of just about reached the bottom of the sea. It didn't actually go up into the sea that much. It's just the very top is the surface, or the base of the sea, so I didn't have to like build underwater much at all, in fact. So that's a drop there, so we'll try not to fall down it. And this is a water lift here, which I think I had slightly 1 block off when I first built it, when I actually looked at the plan that I was following, and which is Casper MC's plan again that I used before for the zombie farm. And but I think it's all correct now. So what we can do now is actually sort this out. And I got it wrong because I was thinking there'd be 1 block raised, but actually what we're going to do is put the water on this level, 2 below the thing, and then what we're going to do is we're going to dig all of this out. In fact, I might need to redo the floor, actually. That's something. Well, actually, I think it's in the far corner. This floor is only 1 block deep. We'll find out in a minute. Yeah. So that I need to put in some extra cobble. Well, actually, was there one to the... There wasn't, so I can actually fix this as we go. Let's put one here for a second, so we can put a block there. Let's get rid of that and put a block there. Okay, so this is going to need 2 blocks as well. Here's a zombie nearby, but it must just be in a cave somewhere. This is also going to need 2 blocks. So we'll take these blocks out in a moment, but I'll just make sure there's a block ready underneath them to catch the water. Let's just take that one away to check. So actually dig it all out to make sure it's solid underneath the ones we're going to take away. So, gravel, get rid of that, and okay, so it all looks good. So we'll just fill that in again. Okay, and then I'll grab these torches quick first, shall I? Shall I do it? I can do it after, actually, can't I? It's just once I take the torches away, it's going to start spawning very quickly. Okay, I think that's all of them. Ah, that wall there as well. Okay, there we go. And a lot of the cobble are collected in that collection bit, as you would expect. So, just go have a quick look to the best of my ability. Right, so I don't need to worry too much about catching the torches because they'll be swept into this spot here, which I can actually grab. I can grab them from the other side, I should think. I might just eat something quickly before we do this. Just grab a bit of meat. Okay, this is really nerve-wracking. Right, let's do it. Okay, in fact, I'll do it with my swords just in case they start spawning like crazy. So, okay. Oh, there comes one. Try and get the torches. Get the torches. Top. Try and get that one on top. Damn it! Can't get to it. There it goes. Right. Okay. And one more torch. Okay, that's all of them. I think. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. Yep, looks like it. So, lock this up. Let them fight each other. And take that block out for 1 second and we can remove that. Oh no, we can't quite reach it. Can't quite reach that torch there, but I guess it will despawn over time. So we'll leave that together. And fingers crossed they should suddenly appear over here. So I have to wait for some to go through. There we go. Ah. Might have been injured from fighting another skeleton though, so that's not necessarily a bad sign just yet. And they would have started shooting each other because of my presence, like trying to shoot me and then shooting one of their friends by mistake. I think naturally they don't attack each other. So nope. They're all dying. Okay, so I think maybe I've got the distance wrong again. So I'm going to have to mess about with it a bit more. But, oh no, there's one. Maybe, do you think all of those would have been injured because of... Some items too far away for me to grab. Oh no, maybe it is working now. Maybe, yeah, those first ones were just all injured. So, it seems to be correct now. I mean, if it was one block too far, then they'd absolutely all be dying. Guaranteed. Because it was just a few, I presume it's okay. So there we go. So there's the skeleton spawner. Unable to turn it on and off at the moment. But at least it's a bit further away from the base, so I think if I'm correct in saying the area immediately around the spawner, you have to be in it for the skeletons to spawn. That's the whole point of having this whole setup where I'm standing right by the actual spawner room, is so the skeletons do actually spawn. So when we're not nearby, it should be more or less inactive. The one on my island I feel slightly different about because it's right in the middle of the island. But because this is just slightly further away, I think it'll be alright to leave it. But I can always neaten it up later and give it some kind of fancy stuff going on. So I'm not sure if to add an extra block on the back there. I think maybe I should. So I might neaten it up slightly. I think this needs an extra block there on that spot. That's what I had in the zombie spawner. And then that would stop the items falling back there as well, but still give enough space to avoid too much glitching out the walls and stuff. So I'm pretty happy with that, so I'll mess around with it a bit more, and then I'll put the save up, and then I'll put this episode up, and you can download it and play about with it yourself. So I will see you later.